And see, 4. Another thing I learned too now that I'm realizing that when you in it and you maintain and you stable and you focus and you ain't caught up in a lot of stuff and you just doing your business, your routine, that because of the toxicity that you used to probably engage in, I'm telling you about me, I have engaged, is that when you bag up and withdraw from it, you always on your stuff. But what I learned about our sisters, about our black women, is that they can't stand to lose a good man of their race. You understand? They try to conform you, and let's do some disclaimers here as well. I'm not talking about all black women. I'm saying the majority though. And then when I say majority, I say 75%. The ones that, feel as though they got to conform a man into a certain way in order to, have self-esteem. You understand what I'm saying? So because of their insecurities, they figure they got to beat them into the point of being a winehead, a dope fiend, or something. Just keep him off his manscape. Those are insecure women. So what I'm saying is that I realized that they have something like a secret sisterhood. Even in the agencies, when you make calls and control to these different places, man, to these different businesses relative to some of the stuff that you going through with a particular woman, whatever, and you don't even have to be in a relationship. It's like they got a certain kind of sisterhood to try to beat you down into a certain area. When you on your way out the door from that whole culture and that whole race, man, they cannot stand it. And the reason why is because they know that you are a good man. That don't mean you're a rich man and none of that. They realize. And so when you don't come back, they know you're going to be successful with your endeavors, that you're going to probably wind up with a white woman or a Mexican woman or whatever, or French or whatever. And so when they see that, they can't stand to lose you. They can't stand to lose you to another race because they know they're wrong. See, you got to understand something. You being everything that you supposed to be defeats their whole purpose of maintaining that image like men ain't, you know what I'm saying? See, once you do all of what you're supposed to do, and when you don't engage that, they have to accept the fact. That's why they have to always conform you into being Winehead Willie. If we conform you into Winehead Willie, it makes everything that we do right. Everything that we're doing and everything that we believe and everything that we think is right. But if you walk away unscathed and go take care of your business going a whole nother route, it defeats their whole purpose. See, just think about it. So you have to experience it to know. So let me say this on the final note. Once again, I'm not talking about all women. See, but to shuffle through the thing, you got to be very careful, meticulous, because 25% of them are there. And the reason why it's like an abyss, like I said before, they are so far apart. And the reason why is because the ones that's causing you the problem is the same ones that's causing her problems. And they have more access to her than they do to you. You say, why is that? Because they both use the same women's room. They all go in the same groups, in the same huddles. See, she had to be a very shrewd and sharp woman in order to get around her. Oxymoron. She has to be. She has to have to understand the open mind, like I'm just going to listen, I'm not going to respond. But she also has to double down. She got to be on top of her stuff to evaluate the information that she's getting. Because see, just like the women that's smart enough to know that the man is on his way out, they also know that he's smart enough to connect with her. Because she's not on the same level with them. You see what I'm saying? She's on a whole nother level too. And see, the both of them know that money doesn't make the relationship. Money doesn't make them. Them together makes the money. See what I'm saying? So that's not the priority. The introduction, meeting each other, we take it to wherever it's supposed to go. Whatever it has to do with, you take it there. But the thing is that you have 75% of the women that stands in the middle, and they can see it. They can see more than you or her can see. You see what I'm saying? When y'all connecting, y'all really actually connecting, and y'all both feeling the same way spiritually, but the 75% that's in the middle got so much stuff going on. I mean, they got all kind of stuff, some powerful stuff going on. And neither one of you guys never even know that something is in the middle that's keeping you apart. They know, because they see something that y'all can't see. Y'all trying to get around and get around all that to get to each other, but they got so many roadblocks that's stopping you. Hey, man, that's what I got for you today.